Hey friends, Karen Basket DIYer here. You guys, it is a yucky day in Oklahoma. I mean, some people love this weather, but me personally, I don't. It is snowing outside, it is cold, so therefore I am stuck inside today, which is okay because I get to show you a super cool Tumblr tutorial. You guys, this tutorial was so stinking easy and I cannot wait to show you what I did to create this beautiful beach sunset look. If you're new here, welcome. I drop tutorials every Sunday and Thursday at 6 a.m. So be sure to like, subscribe, comment. I love hearing from you. Ring the notification bell. Just stay tuned, follow along, and I will walk you through the steps and show you how I created this beauty. Alrighty, so if you saw my tutorial from last week, it was the peacock feathers vinyl tutorial. Okay, this is another one of those amazing vinyls from Donkey Craft Vinyl. And you may be thinking, black and white? Seriously? Yeah, seriously. It's gonna be amazing, you guys. I like to measure and trim my vinyl before applying it to the tumbler. I simply do the measurements, remove the backing, use a little bit of Windex window cleaner, and spritz it on my prepped and sanded tumbler. I'll drop a link on how to do that in the description below, and then just apply it right to the tumbler. Using the Windex has just become the easiest possible way for me to apply vinyl. You can simply remove it, adjust it, and it's just so super simple. I hope it's helpful for you. Okay, so I'm about to attempt something that I have never done before. I mean, I've used Bombay Inks a couple of times, but I want to create basically like a beach sunset on this tumbler, okay? So bear with me. Let's see if this works. I'm gonna be using these Wet n Wild makeup brushes from the Dollar Tree and Bombay Inks. I get these from Amazon and they will be linked in the description below for you. I have a feeling it's probably going to repel, that maybe I should have put something on this tumbler first, but I'm just going to try it, see how it works. I want the appearance of sand. I think I don't know if I'm going to glitter that or just leave it. I should have painted it white, but not worried about it. Even if it stays stainless, I'm fine with that. The ink seems to be adhering pretty well. It's not repelling like I thought it might. Just getting that brown on there, and then I'm just going to move on through my colors. This is probably teal. Should not be dipping into them the way I am, but I really don't want to mess with like medicine cups or anything right now. So I'm just going to continue to do it like this. Basically, I just want to get my colors on first, and then I will go back and do some blending. So I moved on to the next color, which is a darker blue. Pink next to create like a purplish color. Perfect. I was also a little bit afraid that my seam, was gonna cause some issues with the inks just like running down the seam, but guys, this is turning out pretty cool. And again, I'm just going right over that vinyl with the Bombay Inks. Didn't seal it with anything. I'm really liking this. I will want to soften my lines eventually. I'm gonna add a little bit of just orange right there, even though it's kind of created it on its own. And then top it off with yellow, maybe, hopefully. I just don't want this to turn into a mess. I love this so much. I think I'm gonna have to fix this down here a little bit, so this could be tricky. Oh, I hope I don't mess it up. I'm actually gonna get some water and dip my brush in water and attempt to fix this. Okay, got my water here, and I hope this doesn't ruin it. These are water-based, so, oh goodness. I just need to keep it moving and flowing. I'm gonna grab a little bit more of that pretty blue, the teal. I'll lay all the colors out for you here in a little bit and show you what I used exactly. Just when I brush it, I literally just lay my brush on there and gently turn it at the same time. I'm not putting any pressure on here because I just want it to help it flow a little bit better. I think it's really just a matter of playing around with the inks and, seeing what you can come up with. Some of you may be able to create the appearance of waves in the water and all. I was just trying this for the very first time, like all of my Tumblr tutorials that you get to see. Real life in the moment happening for the very first time usually. Here I had applied just a little bit too much pressure and it took off some of the paint, or the ink, sorry. And so, it kind of looks cool because it does give that wave appearance that we always go for on beach tumblers. Kind of afraid to mess with this because I really like how it's looking. No, I can't do it. It's actually not bad. Okay, I think I'm pretty pleased with it. Okay, so this has been drying for, I believe, 2 days now because I had so many other things going on. I came back and I was gonna try to wash this off at the bottom and it won't come off. So I wasn't really sure how that was gonna stick or hold up or whatnot, but here's what I'm doing. I'm using my brown Bombay ink like I used here earlier. And I am just going to go over the whole bottom, just trying to get this to be cohesive with the rest of it. I might let it dry for a little bit and then add another layer on there just to, make it a little bit more solid looking so it's not so sheer. Okay, so this is all dry. Like I told you just a few minutes ago, this has been dry for several days. So now then I am going to use Bright Tone and I'm gonna apply this with a brush just because I'm gonna immediately be going to glitter, okay? I'm gonna give a pretty generous layer because I will be applying glitter. The thing about these Bombay inks is that they don't, I say this, they're not supposed to run after they're dry. So if this runs, it's gonna be a huge disaster. I used Bombay inks quite some time ago. I honestly can't even remember how long ago or for what tumbler. I'm sure it was for a tutorial, so I may have to go back and look. I don't remember it running or anything like that. So I'm just getting a pretty generous coat of Brite Tone on because I will be glittering this. Gonna let it spin just like a rotation or two. I've got a fresh sheet of parchment paper here to catch my glitter. Gonna be using Karen glitter. It's a hacked glitter from the Glitter Guy. It's one of my favorites. And what I like about it is it puts off like a gold hint a little bit. So thinking I'm just gonna sprinkle it from the holes. It looks like my Brite Tone is fairly leveled out. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing this. I'm gonna move my thing back, just my camera back just a little bit so you can see that I'm doing this from a little bit up high, okay? I'm going a little heavier at the bottom where my sand, so-called sand is. And then I'm just gonna gently, very gently sprinkle from pretty high up all the way up the tumbler. Hopefully you can see it start dropping down onto the tumbler. And this is going to help hide some of my imperfections in that ink. That looks like that might be good enough. I know it's looking really heavy in places as it spins, but it's really not. Looks pretty even. I'm basing it off of like the gold shimmer that you see on the side as it spins. And it does seem to look pretty even. Heavier at the bottom, which is exactly what I wanted. Okay, I want to make sure that the very bottom gets sun, so I'm just gonna tip my paper, my parchment paper here up, and a little bit more on the parchment paper. I know some people remove theirs from the turner. I don't when I do this. It actually works best for me when I use a piece of printer paper, so hold on and let me grab that. Just hoping my Brite Tone hasn't dried up too much. Okay, I've just got some on my printer paper now. And I just kind of fold it up. And just gently shake it onto the bottom. I'm getting a little bit more up onto the tumbler. And I just might as well use up what's here and shake it all off onto there. Goodness, that is beautiful. And I need to show you it from the top view so that you can see what I see. Just a really pretty beachy sunset look. Super, super simple. This is my first layer of Brite Tones since all that glitter layer is completely dry. I just applied thin layers every 4 hours. After about the 4th layer, I did do a level sand. I just kind of used wet sandpaper all over the whole entire tumbler. Then I just continued on with several more layers of Brite Tone, always allowing 4 hours of dry time between each layer. You guys, I think this turned out so stinking beautiful. I think the gold Karen glitter, or the hacked Karen glitter that puts off a gold hint, just was the perfect addition to this tumbler to give it that real Hawaiian beach vibe. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and realized this is incredibly easy. Grab you some of that palm tree vinyl, black and white palm tree vinyl from Donkey Craft Vinyl. You will find it linked below along with all the other products that I use. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share, and as always, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a super amazing, blessed day. Be sure to check out this next one.